Hi everyone, I'm Ian Harvey. This is my friend Summer.
Hi.
Today we're going to just do a quick draping demo. Some people have asked for some pointers on draping, so here you go. When you're undraping, always control the blanket first. Get it nice and out of your way so that it's not creating a thick roll of fabric that can allow a draft to get in. Next, we're going to undrape down to about L4, L5 and create a crisp line across the low back. Now, if you wanted to expose the upper glute, you could do that by restraining the drape at L5 and then folding down. This gives you a decent amount of hip to work with while not creating any sort of draft. And this is a comforting presence right here. Even while you're doing moves, you can keep one hand right here on this upper bit of the drape to allow them to know that it's secure. To undrape the leg while the client is prone, again, get the blanket nicely out of the way, giving yourself plenty of clearance just in case you want to work up into the hip. Then we're going to undrape just the low leg. At this point, you can bring the leg out or in if you need to, just in case their legs are too close together. And then we're going to tuck as we undrape this upper leg. This gives there no chance for there to be any sort of draft. The trick is to keep this drape low. We're going to keep this low to the client's body. You can, once again, tuck up near the hip if you'd like this to feel more secure. And if you'd like to expose this hip, you can secure this draping at the inner thigh and then draw this drape just a little bit more medially. To redrape, we're going to reverse the direction. Again, we're going to keep the cloth low down by the leg so that they don't get that kind of elementary school parachute effect. You guys ever play that? Anyway, you don't want that parachute effect to happen. To flip your client, first you're going to keep the drape in place using your knees. Boop. So now that if she flips away from me, this can't get away. And we're going to make a tent out of the drape on the opposite side. And Summer, go ahead and flip over onto your back. And control the drape as they do this. And scoot down toward your feet. So when we're undraping the leg while the client is supine, first get that blanket out of the way. And again, we're going to expose this lower leg. And now you can manipulate the entire leg without any chance of a draft. Then we'll continue on. Again, this inner hand is going to be tucking while the outer hand exposes the upper leg. At no point is the cloth more than a centimeter away from the skin. In fact, it should be touching the skin for most of this. To redrape, go the opposite direction, again dragging that cloth along the skin. When I undrape the arm, this is the only case where I don't actually move the blanket first. What I do is I'll roll it away from their wrist, and then I'll drag the cloth over their arm so that it tucks into the armpit. One more look at that. I'm going to find the edge of the drape, find the wrist, grab the top of the drape, tuck it under the arm, ta-da. Then to redrape, simply reverse that. Reach under with this inside hand, keep the cloth close to the skin. If the client can feel the cloth on their skin, they know they are not exposed. Finally, let's do a breast draping. First, you'll need a pillowcase or a towel for this. Set the case aside, and we're going to need to do some prep work. So bring the sheet up toward the neck, and while this is securely up there, we're going to bring the blanket down first. This is important. Second, we're going to free up this neck collarbone region, and then we're going to place the pillow above that. The pillow is going to be across the collarbones, and the top drape is going to be below them. So now I can place my forearm, my ulna here, across her collarbones. Any higher than that and it'll feel like choking. Don't do that. So we're going to just use this ulna, feel for those collarbones, and now you can scoot the drape down. And this way we can expose the abdomen. So from here, you can make some adjustments by folding. Now we've got plenty of good real estate as far as the abdomen and the upper chest goes. To redrape, I just bring the drape back up and I leave the pillowcase there because who cares? All right, let me know how this goes. Leave me some comments, consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.